can start whatever.
Do I look okay?
Come on, Jada. Come on up. Come on up. Let's get over, guys. Go. Ready? Hi, guys. Oh, this is kind of weird. Hi, guys. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today's video is we're gonna talk about. Let's talk about growing up. Shoot, what's the time of it? Oh, okay. Hold on. Let's talk about growing up African American from a teenage girl's perspective. So I'm.
Why we're black? I mean, what's the
No.
Wait, so we're doing the intro again?
No.
Oh.
Okay, let's talk about growing up African American from a teenage girl's perspective. So today I'm here with my friend Diamond, and I'm here with Jedwa. I'm gonna go first, so they can get a little example. We're all like 16. So
Alright,
she's about to
you're
turn
born black. I'm 17.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yes!
Wait! Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Okay, well, she's
Yeah.
17, I'm 16.
Yeah!
I'm 16, and she's 16. 16. Anyway, so we all grew up in like the early 2000s. Our representation in the African American community wasn't really that vast. It was more of just like, you know, you go on Disney Channel, because that's pretty much what we all pretty much looked up to. So Nickelodeon, Disney Channel, we looked on there, and all we saw of representation was a black teenage girl with straight hair, or a white teenage girl who's white with straight hair, you know?
Right.
And so we would think that, oh, those are our role models, so my hair is not, you know.
Right. Mm-hmm.
It's too nappy.
Why are we...
What?
Okay.
Whoa! Bro, we're not getting through this video. Like, if my hair's not straight, then am I like normal? Am I like ideal for society and all that stuff? So I thought like, okay, maybe I need to straighten my hair more. So when I was probably like in late elementary school, I would straighten my hair like often, and I would be like, okay, so I'm finally like, you know, my role models on Disney Channel. I'm like, Hannah Montana, Double Life, you know, when I wet my hair, it's, you know, curly, yeah. Whoa, 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 yeah.
Oh, the damages to it.
Yeah, so let me tell you, so
it will be crazy.
So I straighten my hair every single day, and I don't know what happened, but like the summer when I was like in 7th grade or something, my hair fell out.
I honestly didn't start straightening mine until like middle school.
Yeah, mine was like after 5th
my
grade.
mom used to always do my hair, so like it wasn't like it was up to me. But once it was, like I started, and I straightened the front, and then think it looked good. You turn it back, it was a mess.
Right. Working your natural hair is awful. Right. It's hard to do. It's like
Jesus.
It's like it's hard, and you know, growing up where like all the girls have like straight hair, or they can easily like
brush that thing and hop on bed.
Be like, all right. There was Tila Dunn. Let's not talk about her. You know,
don't even bring her up. She don't even count. She was doing the same thing. She was wearing straightening her hair all the time. Yeah, like for instance, how you were talking about Disney Channel, or even like the cartoons. Like even if the girl was like white or whatever, if she had like a messy hair day, her hair was like frizzy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But then if she had good, like nice silky hair, it was all straight and stuff like that. Like me, I have my hair straight now, but I do it as a choice, not as like this is what I have to do all the time. Mm-hmm. But I mean, growing up, I mean, I went to a black school, like mostly black school in elementary school. But then going to middle school, and you saw like, okay, the girls had their straight hair and stuff like that. When I tell you, I burned the living crap out of my hair every day. Yes. It was, I mean, my hair used to be so short. I mean, now it's growing, but at the same time, like, it was a mess. It was a mess. Very much of a mess. I mean, same thing for me. I started like in middle school because again, a lot of white people, like you'd see their hair, and like for our hair, they call it nappy or ghetto or stuff to have your hair like that. Like it's bad for your hair to look like that. I even used to be embarrassed to wear a goddamn bonnet, bro. Like
bro.
Like that, and it's just like, and it's especially. Like when you have like sleepover or something, I literally asked my can you straighten
I used to wear a headscarf
because I wouldn't want to have to like do my hair there. Like I feel like I just, and like when I wake up, it's not finna look like yours. So I'd be like, can you straighten my hair? Like, I used to always, literally always do that.
man, I wish I could go back, because my hair would be so much healthier.
Exactly.
And long.
I wish.
Luscious.
Right.
Luscious. Some parents like make their kids get perms.
Oh, I had perms when I was a kid.
Control that.
Sorry, my apologies.
I mean, of course it's easier to get your hair straightened, easier to get your hair permed, but in the long run, you're not gonna have hair, sis. You're not gonna have hair at all. Before, like, I became a teenager, I didn't even know about protective styles, like, at all. However, like, I never really knew there was other styles for my hair besides making it straight. How to protect it, how to deal with it, how to, you know, just use the right products for my hair. I never really learned about that because at that time, we were also influenced, like as a young kid, like we were also influenced by the lack of representation of African American. Of course, it's like a good feeling, you know, you feel like, I got long, luscious hair, then like you stroke it and then hair comes out.
I remember taking a shower and I was just like doing my hair and I was like, oh my god, and like all the hair was on my head. It was ridiculous.
And then what they don't tell you is that you could get heat damage, child.
Okay, so I had heat damage from like elementary school. So going into middle school, I like cut my hair all the way to like the bottom of my ear, and then it was just growing, but I kept straightening it. And then I did the big chop, and that was a whole moment by itself. And then let it get grow, and I was like, oh, it's growing, let me straighten it again. And then it fries again, and then you're trying to grow it out. Then it was good. It was good for a second, not gonna lie. Like going into 9th grade, like my hair was nice, and then I straightened it. And then now we're here now.
I feel like lessons like that, well, lessons period from heat damage will definitely teach you how to take care of your hair better.
Like I just want it straight. Now you're like, man, my curls like could have been so nice right now.
Right.
So healthy, so long, and
like because of now there's so many like there's so much like influencers.
Yeah.
There's so many like people who take care of their hair that can teach other girls to take care of their hair of the same color, ethnic, or all that jazz. You know, like on TikTok there's a lot more people being pulled forward, a lot of people on YouTube being pulled forward, Instagram, there's a lot of like, even like Pinterest, they have like different ways to do like protective styles and how to do your hair without, you know, bleaching it and straightening it.
Which nowadays is honestly still bad because they show like biracials and mixed people.
Right.
That's the main people, you know, and nothing against them, but like that's all you see. Like you see Zendaya, I love Zendaya, but like you see her like Zendaya, you see like people like that, they're just like biracial and mixed, and that's all you see. You don't see actual like dark skin on TV nowadays.
Like all these people have different hair. Like people, at that time, I didn't even know there was like 3C, there was 4C, there was 4A. But people who are like full black or like full a certain ethnic group can't really relate because you have different hair, and then you also
you mix with some white now.
Yeah, like some white in you. Your hair is still gonna be easier than
I mean, sometimes easier.
Right, you could still throw like they can throw their hair in a little bun or a ponytail and they be sad. You know why though? Everybody wore like straight hair, like weaves and stuff, and like Disney stuff. Because they didn't get black hairstylists. So like the hairstylists they used to get didn't know how to deal with black hair, so they would just straighten it.
Oh, like didn't China McClain?
That's why China, she had to shave all her hair because they used to burn her hair so much that it got so damaged she had to shave it. Like, and Sky Jackson was talking about it too. She said like it took them a while to find a stylist like to know how to do her hair. Like the fact that, and people say like it should just be more often that they hire people to be able to know how to do their hair.
To do that.
Right, like they need to start doing that, like hiring people to know how to deal with black hair.
There's so much like lack of representation. It's just more of like mixed people. And there's really nothing wrong with it.
Right.
We are not
cancel us. Don't cancel us. I be seeing TikTok hairstyles, they're like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get this cut. I'm like, well, can't do that.
And then the second thing is like they have like awesome hairstyles you could do. Like awesome. Like you dye the front of your hair and then you know
like them wolf cut. They be getting like them little wolf cuts now.
Shoot, I want that.
They got so many cool like I'll be like, man, that kinda look cool.
Right.
Like, curtain bangs they be getting, I'm like, oh,
even like mullets, like
right,
really
that's what I'm saying,
mullets,
like, and they be looking nice. And like when we were in quarantine, I was like, yeah, let me start taking care of my hair. Right. I didn't even know I actually really had curls for a minute, so I was like,
I didn't know that either. So
I didn't know. I like looked out.
What?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
Yeah, I grew up like my mom would always relax my hair. So I guess a lot of black parents do that so that's easier for them, just like do it and you can but I didn't know I had
so
curls.
bad for your hair, guys. It's so bad for your hair.
Relax, mom. But she actually did like styles for my hair, but like I just didn't know it was curly because it was just more like poofy, like just down. So I didn't know I actually had curls. But my sister always wore her curls, so her hair is actually really healthy for her. But look, I'd be like, man, it must be done.
Use heat protected. Please use heat protected. Even I mean, if it might not help.
I didn't know how to use it, so I was spraying it, and you hear a little sizzle out.
The next question is media representation. This just goes back to, you know, the Disney Channel influence, the Nickelodeon influence. Back then, like I said, there was like no influence for young black girls to really like look up to. Along with Caucasian.
I thought you were about to say cotton pick.
Okay, alright. Keep going.
Cut.
White boy has showed Ginny and Georgia.
Yeah.
Have you seen that?
Yeah.
Dude, it's like when you have white writers of a show trying to like portray a black character,
Yes.
and they try to do her struggles, but it doesn't get portrayed white because they
she's
don't
mixed.
understand,
She's
right?
mixed.
Not only that, but and it's like you're white, you can't really understand what's happening. And it's like she told myself she based it off of her life. Then why did you put a biracial to play you? Just put a white person if that's the case.
Hiya. What you got to say? Hello. With any ethnic group, Asian, black, any community, really, there's a lack of representation, and the people that they represent us or like try to represent us are all biracial. Okay, yes, we love this, we need this, good job, good pathway. However, they have the right idea, but the wrong execution. Now, there's really not a lot of pushing of black creators at all. Still, or people of color being pushed out on the For You page. Rarely, but most things, no. Because there's people who do makeup, that's a good opportunity.
What you're saying? Same with that, like how let's get into Charlie D'Amelio.
Oh, I didn't want to bring her name.
Look, I'm not, nothing, let's not shade her, let's not do nothing, because she alright. But, like, people knew her for, like, the Renegade, and the person that actually made it was, like, a black creator, and everybody knew her for it. And nobody can say that's not what got her popular, because that's literally what she was known for, the Renegade girl. She would do it every single time. And then, like, the person that actually, like, they know who she is now, yeah, she's still not as popular as her. Like, and not even just that, like, every people that make the actual dances that all they do, that they dance to, like, Addison, her, all of them, they're not as popular as those creators.
Yeah.
And then, like, you also gotta think, there are so many people with, like, talented, beautiful voices, but, like, Dixie and freaking Addison Rae are out here performing on live shows and getting all these music deals just because they're popular. Yeah. Because, let's be for real, their songs are not good. Their lyrics aren't really well written. Y'all really think Sometimes I Don't Want to Be Happy was a hit? Come on now. Come on now.
Wait a minute, this is my YouTube channel.
I'm sorry.
A little disclaimer here. We're not trying to bash anyone. This is just basically our perspective, and as a teenager, like, we're people of color, and this is what we see every single day. Every time we open our media, every time we open Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, this is what we see. And like Jada said, there's a lot of beautiful voices out there of people of color. And I'm just saying that people of color because not a lot of people of color are really recognized for their talents, really, especially on YouTube. There's people who work so long, YouTube is so hard to like blow up on or something like that, but there's people that work so hard for like endless years and they still don't have like the amount of followers as someone like a white creator who's been working for a year. Yes. And I'm not trying to diminish their effort and their like working hard. However, I do notice like there's things that are unfair.
I keep up with the beauty community, you know, all the shadiness and all the crap, like even with the crap going on with James and whatever. But it's like with YouTube, like with YouTube, I don't know, they help me with my makeup obviously. So I was like one of those people that were like first for all these amazing people, especially people of color like Patrick Starr and even like Jackie Aina. Jackie Aina has been up there since, I feel like even when YouTube started. And it's, you look at the difference between her and like maybe Jeffree Star or many of these other creators that have had problematic things.
Right.
Jackie Aina's just chilling, and she does amazing makeup and has so many just amazing. I don't know, she's amazing, and it just really upsets me how she doesn't have that many followers compared to everyone else.
Whitewashed.
Okay. The stereotypes they have for like black people. They're like, oh, you act white or you're whitewashed or something like that just because you don't act a certain way. Like, and I've got called that.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, all 3 of us have been called.
Oh yeah.
Thanks
Thanks for the definition, yeah.
Oh my god.
Look, some people need to know.
Right.
I mean, even down to. Oh, sorry.
Go ahead.
Okay, wait. But like, I remember. Okay, I moved to Virginia Beach. Definitely was a complete shift
We're the
from
suburbs.
Norfolk.
We're the suburbs. Let me tell you.
Yeah, from Norfolk to where like most black people live to here. Shift, but at the same time, like I remember just the way I'd walk, or even with like the way I'd like drinks. Yes, or I'd drink something, or I'd eat. People are like, oh man, you're so proper. You're so like white. You're so
right.
I'm like, okay. And then I don't know, they make you feel like it's guilty just to like I don't have manners.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can be
Like
black.
black people just all act ghetto and stuff. Like when there's actually some white people that act ghetto. Because like it's just always where you're raised too and how you're raised that affects it.
But people even think that you live in ghetto.
Right.
You're in the hood and you're and all that.
Right.
It's ridiculous.
This is where you. Wow. I'm sorry. I thought it was a crack house. What?
Yeah.
I know that you'll be like, okay. So the thing is about it,
like chicken?
Really? Oh my god. You don't like watermelon?
That don't make no sense. Come on now.
it's not even about being with white people, really. It's just how your environment is. Like everybody's gonna be like that. Like if I lived in English,
just raised right. Like,
yeah. Ooh, not the raised right.
You're raised right.
Your mom's
yeah.
gonna teach you like to
Manners.
Right, have manners. Like
Speak properly to your elders. Say
Yes,
thank
please,
you.
yeah.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. No, sir. Show some respect. No, I'm kidding. No, but like that's the thing. Like it'd be our own people. They'd be like, oh my gosh, you're whitewashed. Like, but the thing is, they always hate because most of my friends, not most of my friends, but some of my friends are white. Well, random people. Let's just say random people because none of my friends are that. So random people would be like, why do you hang out with so many white people? Or like, is those are your only friends? Is that blah blah blah? And the thing is,
said, how you be Jada hanging out with her whiteys today? I said, don't say that.
it's not even about hanging out with a select ethnic group. It's literally like people who you click with. And it's not like I don't have black friends.
Right.
I just don't want to hang out with you.
It's not even based on skin color. It's just like you become their friend. You don't really care. Like
Yeah, like unless like we really when I'm hanging out with like my white friends or like we're all in a group, I just think we're all beings. Really.
Yeah,
at
we're
this
just
point.
chilling.
Like,
Yeah.
I'm not really trying to like. Of course we joke, but of course like.
We joke too much. I'm not gonna lie.
Why?
Yeah, we know where you live.
You're packing
We'll
it up.
find you.
Okay. All right, we'll be back. Me and Diamond, we gotta go take this one to Taco Bell. I just wanted to say we actually did come back. However, I'm not gonna import those clips. So this is where we're gonna end the video today. I hope you guys really enjoyed it and just really took into consideration our opinions. Bye, diary. See you next week.